What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. It is Thursday. Welcome back as always, and as always, I am on propsmadeeasy.com. All right, the winner of the free month to Props Made Easy from yesterday is going to be Lachey15. Lachey15, hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL or hit up Props Made Easy at Props Made Easy on Twitter so we can get you set up. Now, before we get into this, we're leveling things up a little bit, all right? I'm over all that I see on social media are fucking parlays and all these big this and big that and trying to get people to play this dumbass stuff, right? At the end of the day, what are we in this for? We're in this to make money, correct? We're in this to make profit, all right? Now, my job is with my videos is to educate the regular bettor into going from thinking that their parlays and all these things they're creating are smart to playing the absolute most smart plays and actually getting rich off sports betting. Now, are you going to retire off sports betting? Maybe not, but you will be very comfortable in sports betting. You can go from your unit size being $5, $10 to $100 eventually if you do this. Professional level bettors do this. Now, let me educate you real quick and then we'll get into the video. All right? I have said this a million times, but for anybody who may be new, and if you're watching this now, our new flow, our new zone is nothing but plus EV, okay? And I'm going to explain to y'all why the DFS sites like Prize Picks, Underdog, Better, Dabble are not where you want to be for the best EV. And we're going to talk about this, right? But the only way to be profitable in sports betting long term is consistently betting EV, which is positive expected value. It's not sexy. It's not always exciting like parlays are, and some days it flat out sucks and you'll miss. But it's the exact same edge that the sharpest bettors in the world rely on. Okay? All of the pros do nothing but plus EV straight bets all day. Okay? When you're betting plus EV, it's not gambling. You're investing with a statistical edge. Parlay bets, big ass parlay bets, home run bets, and all this other shit, that is gambling. That's where you're becoming a degenerate. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to go from being a degenerate and actually gambling to making profit, and this really being something you can have as a side gig, you got to play the EV. All right? The edge doesn't win every bet, and it won't win every day. But over time, it stacks in your favor. That's how you build bankroll. Not by chasing parlays, okay? Not by chasing parlays. When you hit a losing day or even a slow week, right? Let's say you have a bad week overall playing plus EV. This is something you need to understand. The edge is still there. Our process hasn't changed. The math doesn't change. The winners always come. And when they do, if you've stuck with the process of plus EV straight bets on all of your bets, you'll be the one who's profiting while everyone else is giving up too early. The giving up too early part is the main issue here. People will play plus EV, and the moment they lose, they think, oh, it sucks, and try to change the process. That's the point. Plus EV is something that over a long span of time will have you profitable while everyone else playing these parlays and this dumb shit or forcing two-mans on Prize Picks or Underdog and all these other things will be in the negative while you're in the positive. Why? Because it's just straight math. You will always end up in the end, okay? My process is switching from being all gentle about this shit and really showing y'all, look, this is how it's done. This is how I make 5 figures a month easily plus per month on sports betting alone. Okay? This is the exact technique that I use. Now, first and foremost, I am on propsmadeeasy.com. It's only $20 a month. We're going to go over the top plays for today. Now, first thing first, I want to show y'all something straight off the bat. I mentioned just a minute ago when I talked to y'all about the plus EV and what's so important with that. Now, there's a big bunch of y'all that are going to listen to that, and there's a big bunch of y'all that won't. Please soak some of this shit in, okay? Because this video is different than the other ones. This video is what really starts getting you thinking differently. Okay? Now, first and foremost, the DFS sites like PrizePicks, Underdog, Better, Dabble, all those sites have become incredibly popular, and rightfully so, man. It's cool. It allows you to easily, the cool user interfaces allows you to easily put plays together. They have discounted lines and all that stuff, all that good stuff, right? Now, when it comes, though, to really making profit, when we look at all of the books across the industry, where is the best EV spots? Bovada, DraftKings. You have a dabble. You have a dabble play, and this would be a fantastic option to take. BetMGM, Sportsbet, Bovada, ESPN Bet, DraftKings, FanDuel. What are you noticing here? There is barely any DFS sportsbooks here. You want me to tell you the main issue with these DFS books is because you have to pair them up. The most profitable way to make profit, and the way that I make profit, is I straight bet my picks. I straight bet them suckers. Plain and simple. That's what I do. I straight bet plus EV. I have down days, I have down weeks, but I continue straight betting the absolute best EV wherever that best EV is, and I'm up 5 figures every single month just by doing that. And you will see an absolute change in your betting life if you do the same. Do me a favor. This month of April, okay? Look in whatever city you're in. Look up what regular sports books you can use in your city and add just a little bit of bankroll to each one. Utilize props made easy. Take the top EVs every single time. Even if you got to just start with $1 unit, who cares? Okay? Even if you got to start that low at $1 unit size, put these units on the plus EV options, the absolute best plus EVs as the day goes on, and consistently do it. Consistently do it. Keep putting it on the best spots over and over and over. I don't care if you lose a week straight. You keep doing it over and over and over. Give it a month, and you will see by the end of the month you are profitable. Now, the amount of days that you lose along a month doesn't matter when you're playing plus EV, because the days where the plus EV smashes, it offsets the losses. I've talked about this a million times. Now, we're really locking in now. Now, let's talk about some of the best EV plays that we have on the board right now when it comes to player props across the NBA. Okay? Now, I'm at props made easy. I'm going to go to select all and I'm going to go to select all and update and look at the absolute best. Okay? Now, another rule that I want people to think about and keep in your mind. The reason why the amount of sports books was added at props made easy, because this is a very big thing also to look at, and it makes you an even sharper bettor when you're doing things like this, right? For example, Carlton Carrington over 16.5 points plus rebounds, you can grab it plus 105 odds on Bovada, making it huge EV. This is an amazing spot here, but there's one flaw. The flaw is that there's only 11 book sample built into this consensus odds. Now, a rule of thumb I want y'all to use along this process and along this journey of changing the way you bet is I want you to grab plays that are at least 30 consensus books or more. Okay? So utilize props made easy, do all of the selected books, and use plays that have 30 or more books baked into the consensus odds, the top EV that are built into that. All right? If you have a dabble, go ahead and put this Stephen Curry under 4.5 rebounds play in on dabble. It's a fantastic option. Pair it with whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Get it involved. All right. Shade on Sharp is a fantastic option. Why? Because it's checking everything we're looking for. This is a 9.95 EV over on DraftKings. You can grab Shade on Sharp over 5.5 rebounds at minus 110 odds. Whereas the consensus books, along 45 consensus books, have this average at almost minus 136. Okay? A 9.95 EV, straight bet, Shade on Sharp over 5.5 rebounds. That would be exactly what you do, and that would be a bet I also would place. Okay? Shade on Sharp over 5.5 rebounds at minus 110. Okay? Now, why did we place that bet, and why do we love that bet so much? Because it's got the 45 sample, which is over the 30 that we're looking for. It is juicy-ass EV over a 9. We're really looking for anything over 5, but this will take it even more. We love this, right? These are EVs, though, that don't last long. Like this Shade on Sharp over 5.5 rebounds, most likely this minus 110 will change. to minus 120, minus 130. It'll change. So grab this when you can, all right? That's why Props Made Easy is so pivotal and been such a game changer for me even to level up my profit every single month, is because I'm able to get it immediately before it jumps. Every single plus EV bet I get in off of Props Made Easy, the odds change significantly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they'll go from, I'll get something at a plus 100, and then by the end of the day, that play is favored at minus 130. Like, it's big switches, and that's what you want, though, and that's plus EV. That's being a professional bettor. So please, do me a favor. Use this strategy over the course of one single month, over April, and then tell me how you love it by the end of the month, okay? By the beginning of May, you will be your mindset will be so much different. Don't pair any of them. Straight bet them, straight up. Jackson Hayes, over 10.5 points plus rebounds on BetMGM. You can grab at plus 100 odds, making him a 9.3 EV. What's the problem with this bet, though? Great EV, but what's the issue? Only 21 books built into the consensus. Okay? We want 30, right? We want the 30 minimum. Justin Edwards, over 1.5 three-pointers made. You can grab at Sportsbet at minus 111. Okay? You want to get this line as close to minus 111 as you can. If you don't have Sportsbook, that's okay. Wherever you do have available, see if you can get it as close to this minus 111 as you possibly can. If not, then don't take it. Okay? The point of EV2 is grabbing that line where it is or extremely close to where it is. You don't want to grab a play at minus 130 when the consensus is minus 132. Why? Because that's not EV. As this shows you, 42 books have this over minus 132. Right? You don't want this at minus 130 because the EV is nothing. You want it at the minus 111 or as low as you possibly can is what makes it this EV, okay? So during this journey, also make sure you're getting these lines almost identical to what you're seeing at Props Made Easy. It's incredibly important. Wendell Carter Jr. This is a very close one. I'm going to skip over the Wendell Carter. Why? Because there's only 26 books, and I'm going to be dedicated on that strategy. All right? We want 30 or more. Jalen Wells, under 8.5 points over on Bovada. Jalen Wells, under 8.5 points on Bovada is minus 105 odds right now. I'm putting him at a 7.83 EV. Consensus odds are minus 123 on the under 8.5 points, but you get it at minus 105. This is what I'm talking about. Straight bet this over on Bovada at minus 105 as quickly as you can. If you can't get it at minus 105, fade it. You can get a pick where you want it. Be patient, okay? But consensus odds have 40 books built into this. That's what we're looking for. Okay, that is exactly what we're looking for. Now, you don't have to fade big juice plays like this either, but for me, for the most profit possible, I try to stick to plays that are like minus 130 at the most, right? But let's say you have a small bankroll and you want to take this journey, but you also want to take as little risk as you can, right? You're not looking to make the most profit possible. You're not ready to take that full plunge into plus EV Pro Better. Then you can take these plus EV spots like the Taurean Prince over 1.5 three-pointers made on DraftKings at minus 145. Again, straight bet it. Straight bet it. You don't have to pair it. Straight bet it. That's what I want y'all to do. Straight bet every single pick you make, whether it be player prop or whether it be game center. We're going to talk about game center picks as well for best EV. All right? Minus 176 consensus across the industry out of 53 books. This is a play that is low risk while also amazing EV. You can add this into your daily picks that you do for the day. Okay? Fantastic option. All right? Ryan Rollins, over 10.5 points is minus 110 on ESPN Bet. Minus 130 are the consensus odds across the industry out of 30 books that are available. That is our minimum we're looking for. So he is in play. Ryan Rollins over 10.5 points. Okay? Again, use bankroll management. Do small units if you need to single straight bet these plays. Whatever you need to do. Okay? Consistently do this, and I will turn every single one of y'all who do this with me into pro level bettors. No more. Literally, no more low-level betting, minus EV parlays, and even minus EV slips on prize picks and under and all that shit. Like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I really don't play a ton of slips on prize picks, underdog, and all those sites anymore. The only time I play them is if there's just ridiculous EV available there. Then I'll say, fine, all right, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Or I'll pair a ridiculous EV on prize picks with a goblin. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not putting a lot of my bankroll on those type of sites. I'm putting a lot of my bankroll on these sites where I can make the most money and I can straight bet. Plain and simple. The problem with the DFS sites is you have to pair them. The moment you pair a play, it's not as EV as it was. Okay? You're lowering your EV the moment you pair it. Straight bet these suckers. Plain and simple. Okay? Carlton Carrington only has 11 books, so we're going to skip this one. All right? Remember, propsmadeeasy.com. Join up. It's only $20 a month. Use this exact strategy you see me using. Okay? John Morant, for those on Hard Rock. John Morant, under 11.5 rebounds, assists. You can grab it minus 105 odds on Hard Rock. This is minus 121 consensus across the industry out of 32 books that like this one. John Morant, under 11.5 rebounds, assists. Again, is that plus EV play. And again, let me reiterate before we switch over to MLB. Let me reiterate. Okay? Now, at Props Made Easy, just because I'm talking about these the most, is because I'm trying to change y'all's life right now, all right? I'm locked in on changing y'all's life, changing your betting career. If you want to see the best DFS books, the absolute best DFS books, I will show you real quick at the end, but we're just going to skim them real quick because we're in this game to make money. We're over the bullshit. We're over trying to do parlays and all this dumb shit. We're done being minus EV bettors. We're really trying to make money in this bitch. Okay, we really understand what EV is. Understand that you will lose. You will lose. You'll have losing stretches even. But over the course of a month, if you consistently do this, you will be profitable, unlike most bettors in this industry. Don't get caught up in that world of wanting to play these huge minus EV-ass plays that these X people do just because they want engagement. These motherfuckers are thirsty for views. They're thirsty for likes. These are folks that didn't get a ton of love in real life. They need the love online. So they do stupid shit that they know uneducated bettors will be interested in. Just for the likes and the engagement. Just to sell fucking picks on their Capper account or whatever they got. Where they never have fucking success. Why? Because a lot of these dudes don't even know EV. Working with Props Made Easy, we've been in contact with many, many cappers behind the scenes. Right? We have reached out to them to try to get them to be like, use Props Made Easy for their people and raise their hit rates. Almost every single one of them, and these are all popular cappers, don't even know how to utilize EV correctly. That's how bad this shit is. And that's probably why I'm in here so passionately right now, because even these so-called people who claim they're pros and claim all this other shit don't even know how to recognize an EV bet. They don't even know it. They're that rookie level, but yet they're popping on X. They're super popular on X. Right? They make all this fucking money from charging for picks and shit when they don't even know how to find an EV bet. And the only reason they're making money is because the rare instances they hit anything, they con people into thinking that's what they do on a regular basis. The game is over though. That shit is over with. Okay? That shit is over with. Props Made Easy users are the new pros, and it's over with. No, none of that other bullshit. You're a Props Made Easy member. You're taking plus EV. You're playing straight bets, and you're making some fucking real money. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now, when it comes over to MLB, we switch over to MLB. Let's select all books. Now, the EV for baseball at the moment is not as plentiful as NBA was. At the top of the list right now, over on Profit X, is a really good spot. Tanner Hoke. Over 5.5 hits allowed. You can grab it minus 131 odds on Profit X. 6.98 EV percent. Minus 154 of the consensus odds across 36 books. That's over the 30 we're looking for. AI sim projection on the over as well. I absolutely love this spot right here as well. Again, any play that you can get at this range like this at minus 130, minus 120 or higher is a good already favored bet that's going to be less risky. You're not going to make as much profit as some of these other spots, but as long as it's a big EV, it's okay. So guess what I'm about to say? Tanner Hook, over 5.5 hits allowed, straight bet on Profit X at minus 131. If you can't get it at minus 131, make sure you're utilizing Props Made Easy to make sure if he is still an EV, because this may change to minus 150. And are we going to want it when it's minus 150? No. We want it now. Okay, and as the day goes on, there's hundreds of amazing plays like this that pop at the top of the tool, which is why you have to consistently lock them in. If you got to play a small bankroll, play a small bankroll. Who cares? But straight bet these plays, y'all. If you really want to make money, okay, that is the purpose here. Jackson Holiday, Over 0.5 hits over on ProfitX as well as minus 155 odds, 5.8 EV percent, minus 180 of the consensus odds across the industry on his over hits today out of 40 books. That's what we're looking for. Again, over the 5% EV. This is the type of play we want. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to straight bet it. Okay? All right. Now, you have some options over on baseball. You have a few options. These are highly juiced. I wouldn't even play the minus 160 straight bets, to be honest. I want something a little less juice. That's too much juice. So, again, baseball is one where we got to kind of wait a little bit for more EV that is even better now. Okay. Now, let me deselect all. Let me go Prize Picks, Underdog, Better, DraftKings Pick 6, Dabble. These are the best DFS options. Again, these are not going to be your best options. That's why I'm going to skim them real quick, kind of put them on the screen for y'all a little bit. But if you're really trying to make money, this is not the route to go. Plain and simple. It's just not. As you can see, the highest option we have is on Underdog. Out of 26 books available on that pick. This Wilmer Abreu pick on Better is a fantastic pick, but you know the issue is you have to pair it up. Rhys Hoskins is just under the 5% EV with the 34 consensus minimum that we have. You can pair this up if you absolutely have to go better. But remember, you're not going to be a pro level. You're not going to make a ton of money long term playing even two-mans like this. You want to straight bet the best you can. Okay? You want to straight bet the best you can. Okay? This channel is changing from just forcing these options because y'all love the DFS books to more showing you, look, this channel is going to make people money, serious money, and turn you into pro-level minded bettors. Okay, that's what I'm focused on doing. At the end of the day, I don't want to promote fucking bad picks. I don't want to promote picks that are just that I'm not even going to play. I want to promote picks that I am literally having in my own personal slips that are making me 5 figures a month, utilizing $20 tools like propsmadeeasy.com. It's that simple. It's really that simple. If you're not looking for money, go watch another video. If you just want to play 2-mans or 6-mans on Prize Picks, go watch another fucking video. I'm not the one for you no more. Plain and simple, I'm not the one for you no more. You will never make profit, and I don't even want you a part of my side. Plain and simple. If you're trying to really make money, though, we're locked in. All right? Also, my absolute favorite EVs as well. I'll post some of them on my X account, at @cam_ATL. We're really going heavy EV, y'all. I'm not fucking around. I already posted 3 great ones on the X. I don't know if those are still amazing EV. The lines could have changed. So make sure you can go check my X, at @cam_ATL, if they're great plays or not. Otherwise, so be it. More plays will come as the day goes on. My absolute favorite I'll be posting on for my members at Greenlight DFS, where I post my betting content, whether it be DFS lineups, and I also post some bets that I like. Okay, whether it be money lines, whether it be player props, all that other stuff, okay? Anyway, let's move on, y'all. Let's go back to NBA real quick because I didn't touch on that. I will at least show y'all the DFS books. But again, you need to switch your strategy, all right? This Stephen Curry under 4.5 rebounds play is an amazing option, though, on Dabble. I would definitely take that. But look at the options to pair it with. At least you have this play. Quentin Grimes under 23.5 points at a 5.75 out of 57 books. Definitely, I would pair that with the Stephen Curry under 4.5 rebounds. That is the DFS slip that I would encourage you to play. Plain and simple. Both of these underdog plays are under the 30 consensus books. So that's what I would want you to play, DFS-wise. The Steph Curry and the Quentin Grimes play that I just mentioned. All right? All right. Real quick, let's talk NHL. I'm just going to skim this real quick. Because NHL is one of those books where I find a lot of amazing straight bets throughout the day. And you can see at the top here, Philippe Forsberg over on FanDuel. Over 0.5 points for Forsberg. You can grab it minus 125 odds on FanDuel. He has a 6.83 EV percent. That's over what we're looking for, the 5%, right? The higher we can get, the better. But that is where we're looking for it. Consensus odds are minus 146 damn near on the odds out of 42 books. Every box checks. So guess what? Philippe Forsberg over 0.5 points at minus 125 odds. Straight bet, locked in, lock it in if you have a FanDuel. Make sure this is minus 125. If it has changed closer to this, then it's not the EV it is right now. So make sure you're being mindful, and that's why it's important to be a member of Props Made Easy. Another FanDuel play at the top of the list, Logan Cooley. Over 0.5 points is minus 111 on FanDuel. giving him a 6.35 EV, minus 126 consensus on the over out of 41 books. Guess what we're not going to do, though? We're not going to pair them together. Why? Because we're looking to make the most profit. We're looking to be professional level bettors. We're going to straight bet each one of those. Okay? We're straight betting all these. These are all solid options. You have the over the 30 consensus book odds, over 5% EV. All of those options are going to be fantastic. Okay? So that's it for NHL. Let's go to Game Center. And let's look at the absolute best plays over here. Now, one thing I want to show you real quick when it comes to the Game Center. Some of these markets are not going to have a lot of consensus built in. That's why we have our minimum of 30. We don't play shit like this. This is not educated enough. This is not sharp enough for us. Okay? We are super sharps in this bitch. Okay? We are super sharps. What does that mean? We're taking plays that have 30 or more consensus books built in. So these plays are not books that we want. Now, to find plays that have plenty of books built in, you can go to the main lines, like total points. Total points even, you don't have anything crazy. The highest that we would go with over the 39 books right here is a 2.46. That's not what we're looking for. We're going to be disciplined, right? We're going to play plays that are over 5% EV only. Let's go to point spread. Again, nothing here. Highest EV is 2.59 across the industry. Money lines, same thing. Nothing available right here. That's okay because as the day goes on, there will be options popping in. So we're going to be patient. Team total. Now this is getting closer to what we're looking for. It's at a 4.56 EV. Milwaukee Bucks over 119.5 team total on Hard Rock at minus 105. Do we want this pick at minus 110 or minus 115? No. We want it where it is right now. And if it's not there once you get to Hard Rock to place it, if it's not minus 105, don't place it. There are hundreds of options that pop in throughout the day. Do not force nothing that's off of what Props Made Easy is telling you to play. Okay, that's a big mistake a lot of people make. Now, are these playable? Yes. Are they very low level? Yes. They're not even at our 5% range we like, okay? So we're going to sit back. Me, personally, I would sit back and wait. There's going to be better options pop in. Now, let's go to all markets for NBA real quick and scroll until we get something over 30 books. So we have a play like this right here. This is a play I would take. This is a sharp book. This is an incredibly sharp pick. Toronto Raptors over 53.5 first half team total at minus 104 odds on FanDuel. This prop is at minus 118 across the industry out of 43 books. Again, what does it do? It checks the box of being over 30 books. It checks the box being over 5 EV, and that's what we're looking for. So what are we going to do? We're going to straight bet Toronto Raptors over 53.5 first half team total at minus 104. We're going to straight bet it. Because we are absolute sharps now. We're done being degenerates. It's over with. The days of being degenerates are over with. We understand that. Will we lose sometimes? Absolutely. But are we going to be fucking balling on the side with a part-time job of sports betting? Yes, we are. Are we going to move our units from $1, $5, $10 to fucking 100 eventually? Yes, we are. All right? The shit's over with. No more bullshit. We're locking in. We're leveling up. If you want to do that too, propsmadeeasy.com will help you find those top EV options. Washington Wizards, plus 4.5 first quarter point spread is another sharp bet. Why? Because it is over a 5 EV. It's 5.48 EV, and it has 36 books built into it. Washington Wizards, plus 4.5 first quarter point spread. Another very sharp pick. There we go. We got a couple NBAs. Let's go look at MLB. All right, when it comes to MLB, we have all markets. Now, first off, are we playing these? Fuck no, we're not. Okay? Okay? Why? Because there's only 7 books. There's not enough sample. It's not sharp enough for us. Okay? So we're going to scroll down, and boom, we have a 61 book option here. Now, this is the type of shit that you don't have to play because this is a very big one of those big EV spots, but I encourage you to take shots on plays like this as well. Don't play your full unit size on this. Play like half or a quarter of your normal unit size on a plus 300 play like this. But nonetheless, it is incredibly sharp. Why? It is an 8.32 EV. You're getting this line for the first inning money line 3-way for the Baltimore Orioles at plus 300 when the consensus odds are plus 269. That is a big difference out of 61 books involved in this. Fantastic bet here with the Baltimore Orioles. First inning money line three-way at plus 300. Are these bets going to win consistently? No. But are these bets going to fucking help you ball out every month? And are they going to win every once in a while? Yes. Are you going to put your full bankroll on these? No. You're going to do a little bit of your bankroll on it. These bigger plus spots like this, okay? Now, plays like this, you can put your usual bankroll on plays like this. New York Yankees, 6.8 expected value, exactly what we're looking for, over on Bovada at plus 130. First half money line three-way for the Yankees at plus 130. Consensus odds are at plus 115, making it fantastic value. 32 books are baked into the consensus odds. Incredibly sharp play for the New York Yankees. First half money line three-way at plus 130 on Bovada. Now, are we going to want this at plus 115? No. It's not the EV anymore. Are we going to want this at plus 120? No. We want it at the plus 130, and if you don't get it at the plus 130, you're going to be a Props Made Easy member. You're going to come in here, refresh, and take the options that you do have available. All right? Let's go look at hockey. All right. Over on hockey, we have some fantastic options. Edmonton Oilers. On Bet365, you can grab it plus 125. Now, this is incredibly sharp. 8.65 expected value for the first period money line three-way on the Edmonton Oilers at plus 125. This line is at plus 107 across the industry, across 61 book sample. Edmonton Oilers, first period money line three-way, fantastic plus EV bet. We're going to straight bet that on Bet365 for plus 125. If we don't get it for plus 125, we're going to go back on Props Made Easy and find a new one. Nashville Predators. Under 0.5 first period team total at minus 105 on Bovada. 8.4 expected value for the under 0.5 first period team total. We're going to straight bet this on Bovada at minus 105 with our regular unit size. 41 books baked into the consensus. Consensus at minus 124. We're getting it at minus 105. Incredibly sharp, y'all. Okay? These are the plays that we're taking, and we're straight betting. Okay, if you're going to have fun on any of these books and make parlays, do not use your normal unit size. I can't force you to do shit, right? But in these videos, I am pushing people to be smarter bettors, plain and simple. My audience is going to learn how to make serious money in this shit, okay? Serious money in this shit. If that's not what you're in this for, you're not here for me, okay? If you want to lose money on home run parlays and shit, go for it. I'm not for you. I am somebody that is for the people trying to make real money in this shit. If you're a beginning gambler, by finding my video early, you're welcome. You have stopped yourself from making major mistakes that social media can push you to make. And you are here and you're ready to make smart bets in your beginning of your journey. Okay? Again, bankroll management, consistency is key. Do not change this process over the month of April, y'all. Down in the comments section, put a lock emoji. If you're locking in with your boy over the course of this month and you're playing straight bets on these sites from Props Made Easy, let me know who's rocking with me. We are locking in and we are making serious money on this channel. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month. Let's get it. I'm out.